Okay, here we go again. Take 3 for today, number 10. No, number 11. Done so many takes now. Usually I just do one, but it's not sticking on Facebook. So here we go. This one is the one. Welcome to grounding day 11, and today I have spent my day indoors because it's been a really rainy day, which is fab for the garden, not so fab for me getting out and grounding for long periods of time. I have nothing wrong with standing in the rain. I've done a video about it and I love it, but I did have to get work done, and you can't do that and stand in the rain at the same time. So I'm in my teeny tiny office and I was doing some music on my singing bowls today, and I thought, well, what I would do is I would just roll out, standing on stuff, my mat. This is the yoga grounding mat that I got. It's currently on my kneeling chair so that I can sort of multi-purpose it. So I guess there's an advantage of it being super thin. So if you have a look over here, there we go. It's plugged in and that cord runs out the window. I have not tested this yet to know if it actually truly works. Ooh, knocking everything over now. But I'm hoping it does. Paid enough money for it that it is hopefully super legit. Alright, there we go. Back onto my kneeling chair. And yes, it's a kneeling chair. I should be kneeling on it, but my mat kind of doesn't let me kneel on it properly, and I don't really kneel on it properly anyway. I kind of just put my feet on the kneeling pads and that works out fine for me, and even better for my grounding purposes. Now, something else I wanted to talk to you about: how to get grounded or how to connect to the earth's energies if you don't have a grounding mat, if you can't go outside, and if you're feeling a bit frazzled, a bit stressed out. We can use acupuncture. We can use the good old traditional Chinese medicine of connecting a pressure point via our fingers to part of our body, and in this case the KD or the K1, the kidney 1 meridian, which is called the bubbling spring. How lovely is that? And this is a point on the foot. So let me show you. Here's my little footsies. I've already been rubbing at it. Now if you kind of curl your toes in, my toes do a weird thing, it will kind of give you a little indentation, more or less, and it's underneath the ball of the foot and about a third of the way up the foot. So right in there, if you press it, it's probably going to be a little tender. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to press it while I talk to you. Sorry, tripod collapsing on me. So if you press, rub that point, there we go. It might be tender, and that's probably because there's some blockages in that energy channel. Now, the kidney 1 meridian point runs up the body, and it actually ends right here. If you have the little ends of your collarbones, little knobbly parts, if you drop down about an inch or so, there's a little dip, and that's your K27 point. So it's the 27th point of the kidney meridian, and it's the last point of the kidney meridian. Now, the kidney energy is a yin energy. It is connected to the element of water. That's why, hence the bubbling spring. So there's that fluidity, there's that ease, and there's that flow, and it's the feminine energy, which is what is more connected to yin. And by massaging this point, you can activate it, but also by standing and bringing your awareness or your focus to that point and breathing your awareness down into that part of your foot, and then breathing the energy up, you're connecting to the earth's energies. How about that? That's kind of cool, right? So we can, in a sense, get that energetic connection to the earth. Now, we might not get the negative electrons of the earth because we're not directly standing on it, or we're not on an earthing mat, but we can still connect to that calming, grounded energy of the earth. And I'll put a little bit more information in the description about what this K1 point does as well. But enjoy your day, and don't forget to do both sides. It's on both sides of the feet. You have one side each, and you can terminate up here and you can press up here as well. This is a fantastic point here for energizing. So here for relaxing, calming, de-stressing. Here for energizing and bringing yourself into balance. Perfect. Enjoy your little reflexology, and don't worry if the points are tender. Just rub a little bit until the pain kind of goes away. The tenderness is showing you that there's a blockage in those points. I will see you tomorrow for day number 12, and fingers crossed I'll get my multimeter at some stage, and then we can actually see if this mat is earthing me, because it's going to be rainy for a few more days. Actually, I think tomorrow's going to be amazing, but I'm going to be stuck indoors, and the next few days, maybe the weekend's going to be rainy. I'm going to do the next week, or from today for the next 7 days, on this earthing mat to see if I have the same amount of energy, or if I feel any benefits from earthing on a mat as opposed to going outside and earthing. You know, if you've been watching these, I'm a huge fan of getting outside and just enjoying our beautiful nature and getting earth that way, but not everyone can do that. So inside grounding is all good, and if all else fails, get the bubbling spring going. All right, I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a fab evening.